All right, welcome to the Iron Sharpening Iron Show. I'm your man, Big Jack. This is my man, Walt Talks. This is where we prove we are stronger together, that if each one would reach one, we can all grow and glow. And today is a little different because normally we have a show where we bring a guest on and we have an interview with any guest. But today we twisted it just a little bit, and it's not, twisting the script up or whatever. But I had a person mention to me that they wasn't 100% sure what the Iron Sharpening Iron universe was all about. So what was the whole purpose of the universe? They just couldn't figure it out because they remember when it was Big Jack StoryTime's channel, and then they looked and it wasn't Big Jack StoryTime channel, and then I look on there and I see videos and you're not there, and it's like, so what is going on with your channel? And I'm like, well, that's a good point. I can see where that person's coming from. So today I thought we bring on the members of the Iron Sharpening Iron Universe, all the different content creators. So that's what we're going to try to do today. So, but with that be to the side, how you doing? What's going on?
Man, no complaints. Life is good. Just trying not to twist my knee or burn myself again. And other than that, bro, everything is good, man. Just twisted my knee at the driving range and then turned around and burned myself with an iron. So,
Oh, wow.
so I'm good, man. 62 falling apart, man. At least I didn't try to answer the phone with the iron to my head,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that was pretty
yeah,
good. Yeah, I'm, pretty good, man. Pretty
yeah.
good.
Take it you wasn't talking about a 9 iron or 8 iron. You talking about an actual clothes iron that you burned yourself with?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm gonna give you this one for free, man. So I know you need a good laugh. So did it last Sunday. Getting
Mm,
ready to get online with you, and my shirt. My wife told me my sleeve was wrinkled. I'd
mm.
already ironed my shirt, didn't iron the sleeve. I guess good enough. So me being a genius that I am, I just go get the iron out the closet that was unplugged and wrapped up and lazy man's job, and I just figured I'm just going to just steam my sleeve. And I actually touched my arm with the iron,
Oh,
and you know the rest of that story. So that's what it
so
was,
wait a
man.
minute. You were trying to iron your clothes while you were still
Hey,
wearing
hey, hey, man! Don't act like I'm the only one that's ever done that, man. Yeah.
them?
So
Okay.
and got a pretty good, no big deal. Just got to burn. Yeah, okay, cool. And then you go take a shower, and next thing you know, man, you got a big old nice size second-degree strawberry on your arm. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
wow. 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 Wow.
So that's
Okay.
what it is, man. So, yeah, all in the same day, bro. All in the same day. So
Hey, perfect way to tell that story is on the Iron Sharpening Iron show.
exactly. And that's why I gave you that one for free. I told you I was gonna give you that one for free. And I knew you were tied together, man.
For all you people out there watching, we thank you for the 25 million that's viewing right now. Do
Absolutely.
not iron yourself while
Yeah.
you're wearing your clothes. I don't know.
So to our listeners,
Yes.
all jokes aside, I just need you to know I give my best advice to my friends because I don't always use it for myself. Do not iron your shirt while it's on your body. How
Right.
about that? There it is.
Well,
And I know I'm not the only one that's done it. I
oh
can't
no,
wait to see the
I'm sure.
comments because I know
I'm,
I'm not the only one that's ever
I'm
done
sure you're not.
it.
Look, I'm only glad that it wasn't a dry clean only shirt.
Yeah. Well, man, I
It's
try to
just
dress it
sucks.
down on the show, man. I don't wear my double knits and my silk shirt from the '70s
I
with the
got
chest hairs and all
the
that all over,
butterfly
man.
collar,
Try to keep it
butterfly,
clean, family show.
and a
Yeah,
butterfly collar. So
yeah,
hey,
butterfly collar, all that, man.
I
Just
seen
try
you
to keep
guys.
it. Yeah.
No. That look, I'm glad you're here. Sorry about twisting your knee and even the burning
Hey,
yourself.
man,
All of that stuff is
it's
those
just
are
my
real.
turn.
Those are real, and you do if you do burn yourself for whatever reason, there's a way to treat it, and I'm sure you did the right thing
Absolutely.
as far
Yeah,
as taking
absolutely.
care of it.
Absolutely.
And so definitely, on the serious side of that, make sure you, treat it the right way so it won't get
Yeah, it won't
won't
get
get
infected.
infected and
Yeah,
stuff like that. Because you take something that
yeah.
started as a small situation, then it becomes a big situation, and we don't
So
want that. Go
what
ahead.
do we always say? Never follow a bad decision with a stupid decision. But here's
Yes.
the thing, man. The only reason I tell that story because I get a kick out of watching everybody just laugh
Uh,
when I say it. Because oh my God, what happened to your arm? You can make up any story that you want to make up.
all right.
And they be like, "Did you do such and such and so and so?" I said, "No, I wish I was that smart." So I tell them what happened. They're like, "You did what?" And I'm like, yeah, that part right there. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty
So
humbling, man. And I've done it. This ain't the first time I've done it. I just always gotten away with it, and this time I just didn't get away with it. So
I got you. I got
that's
you.
what it is, man. That's what it is. Yeah.
So well, man, we're gonna kick this show off, and then this one say hi. We got Pink Babe Cosmetics in the chat today, and
All
that's great
right.
to have a celebrity out here with us. And thank you
Absolutely. Definitely a
chiming
celebrity.
in saying hi, ISI family. And then Ruby is out there saying hello. So hello, Ruby, and
All
hello,
right.
Cosmetics, and welcome to the Iron Sharpening Iron show. We're going to ask you if you are just tuning in, it's your first time, even if you've been here before, hit the like button and definitely hit the subscribe buttons for all of those different channels we're on. We're on so many different channels right now. It's just blowed up: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and everything else. So everything else is out there. So we're here. So Walt, I'm gonna bring them up. We're gonna bring them up, but we're gonna bring up one. This is the first, and we don't have everybody here, so we invited us all. So when they get here, we'll bring them up. But this person is the host of the Coach's Corner and the host of the Voices of Resilience, and the
Yes.
co-host of the Ladies Diary.
Yes.
This is a one of our super, I would say, supporters and also content creators, with always having good messages, good content. And I just want to get this person up on the stage. So let's get this person up here if you're ready.
Let's go.
Ready? Let's get him up.
Let's get her up.
Welcome like we welcome every good guest. Here we go. Let's get her up here. Boom, there she is, Mama.
There she is.
How you doing?
I started out with you guys in this seat.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Here I am. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So welcome. And I'm gonna get we're gonna bring everybody up, but I just wanted to give you all your intros in a different way, so it wouldn't be confusing on who's who. So I did introduce you as the host of the Coach's Corner and the host of Voices of Resilience and the co-host of the Ladies Diary. So did I miss anything on that part for the
You did not.
You did. Okay. You did.
What,
you did.
What I missed? Oh man.
You did not get her zodiac sign.
Oh, okay. I don't know the zodiac sign. Okay.
What's your zodiac sign, Mama Lions?
Scorpio.
There you go. There you go.
And for those who are watching right now, and she's a Scorpio, so without all that, I did not know. I did not know that. So now I have to write that down so I don't forget.
That's for the old folks, man. Old folks over 60 folks need to know that kind of stuff, man.
Okay. So
old folks TV, old folks radio.
I'm like, what's your sign? That's all I need to know.
What's your sign?
Yeah, what's your sign?
Well, I'm a Scorpio in every house too. Like I know what that means, but people who are really into it, they'll say, "Oh, you're a real Scorpio in every house." I'm like, wow.
Whatever that means.
It means I'm the real deal.
All right. Well, ain't nothing wrong. And look, if that's what it means, it is true because you are the real deal. So
absolutely.
Let's get this straight.
Thank you.
So we're gonna bring one more up on the stage, and we can kick this off. But this one gonna be a little tougher because this person does a lot of stuff, and it is Mama Lions. But I'll say, let's see where we're going with this. This is the host of Ask a Bee, so the Ask a Bee show. It's also the host of let me see, what is it called? The Jukebox Journey. This is the producer of, the co-host of the Ladies Diary. Has been the co-host of the Grow and Glow Academy, and is the producer of the Iron Sharpening Iron Universe and all the little channels that go with it. So let's bring Boss B in the
boss. AB.
And most importantly, she's my co-host.
Your co-host, yeah.
Goodness.
The Ladies Diary.
That sounds like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Look, put that in your resume. Here we go. So I'm looking in the chat right now, and I'm not so good with the name. So if y'all can help me with the name, it says, is it Jay?
Jay Shangalese.
Jane Shangalese says, shout me out. So there you go. Then shout it out. Hold on. Jay Shangalese,
Hi.
you've been
Hi, Jay
shouted out
Shirley.
on
Hi.
our Shopping Iron show. How you doing? And welcome and thank you. Um,
Yes.
so look, it was brought to my attention, and I know we got some other members or team members that I've already invited, but with their schedules and all, we try to. I respect. We got to take care of everything outside of this. And when they come, they'll come, and we'll get them up on stage. But it was brought to my attention that a lot of people don't understand what the universe is all about. They don't understand the concept behind the universe and what are y'all doing? Because it was a time it was the Big Jack StoryTime channel, and that was it. It was my channel. And then it was like you started bringing all these other people on and their shows, and I'm looking for you and I see them. So what's going on? So I'm gonna throw my little understanding out there, and then I'm gonna ask you what your understanding of it. So maybe I'm missing something, and maybe we can tweak some things. But with that, the Sharpening Iron Universe is a collection of content creators and their content. So the universe is almost like watching your cable TV channel or a cable TV show. You look at the director and you can flip through and say what show you want to watch and things like that. So with that, there's so many different shows. The cool thing about the universe, all our shows are live. So you're not watching a pre-recorded show. And even though we've had done pre-recordeds because we've had to for the guests, but we try to do live shows. So we're doing a live show. And the big part of with doing a live show, we have to watch each other's time slots. So with that, we have time slots. I have Wednesdays and Thursdays, or Wednesdays and Sundays, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And Mama Lyons has her time, and Boss B has her time. And Walt Talks, he just come in everybody time. He's a massive disaster. He can do whatever he want to do when he wants.
Disaster is right.
Yeah, no. But
Beat you
with
to
that
it,
being
B.
said, we all have our times that we come on live and we bring our guests or whatever we bring. So with that being said, the universe is almost like watching again your cable channel. Like if you had whatever your cable network is in your area. The cool thing about the members of the universe, we're all from all over the United States. We got people in Arizona and Washington, D.C. area. We got people that's in West Virginia and Florida and Maryland. So with that being said, we're not limited to what we can put on, and the time slots are different and this and that. So we have to adjust. But the cool thing is when we go live on each other's platform as well. So that helps because it helps me reach an audience that I might not have been able to reach had I just stayed within my little neighborhood, if you want to look at it that way. So the Sharpening Iron Universe is just a way for content creators to get together and to share their experiences, share their talents, share their gift, share their creations with a bigger audience. And I hope I hit. That's what it is to me. So yeah, that's why I stopped. So with that, I'm gonna go to Mama Lions first before I go to Boss B. So when you think of the universe, what do you think, Mama Lions? You're on mute.
I think of big family. I think of the word universe obviously says it all, but for me on the inside, I'm a part of a family of content creators and people who are spreading goodness. And so it feels really cool. We can all do solo acts, but when we come together, what do you say, Big Jack? Each one, say it for me because I'll mess it up.
And so we are stronger together. If each one would reach one, we can all grow and glow. So
Right. And I embodied that from the time I met you and I was a guest, my first time being a guest on the show and meeting Boss B and Walt. And it was like I felt immediately like I was a part of a family. And I've been a part of this family now for months, and it's gone by so fast. And when I look at the number of episodes that I've done, I'm just amazed. And when a couple years ago I was afraid of the notion of being a podcaster. Like,
Mhm.
So there's been a lot of growth. It's allowed me to stretch and go beyond anything I ever thought I would do. And now I have family. You all are my family. I was happy to see my brother in Washington, D.C. a
That
few days
ball.
ago. It was wonderful to be there.
Yes.
You're just your family, and it means a lot to me.
No, that's really cool. No, and I appreciate that explanation of what do you think of the universe. So, B, what do you say? What you got going on down there?
I honestly, for me, it was a safe space at first, and then it just became, well, everything YouTube for me. Honestly, like Mama Lion said, family, most definitely. But it was someplace I could learn and also teach, somewhere I could share back and forth. And when you find a best friend, you trade off. You don't take turns or anything like that. You don't keep count. You just do. And eventually it comes out in the wash, right? That's what it felt like to me. It was something I could be here and I knew I could give. And if somebody had something for me, then I could ask and it was okay. So I guess it's that iron sharpening iron thing too for me. It really is. It's friends being friends, learning and teaching each other. And that's probably the biggest part for me is I get to learn so much too. Even with all my busyness over here, I'm still learning from all of you in so many different ways. That's my favorite part.
Nothing wrong with that. No, I appreciate that, and I thank you. I know I probably haven't taught you anything, but I'm sure Mama
Oh,
lies.
I didn't say that. You taught me patience, sir.
Yeah, well, that's that. Yeah, you got to have that. We've definitely
Yes.
learned a lot on these shows,
Yeah.
for sure. So, Walt, I know what you got. I mean, from the outside looking in. So that
Hey
man,
man, and I'm truly outside. I'm not an outside. I'm the most inside outsider on the show. How about that?
there you go.
And because I don't have a show, and let me say, I respect, admire the work that you guys put in because I get to see how much work goes into this. And it's not that Big Jack hasn't said, "Hey man, have you ever considered getting the show?" I just have too much respect for the game to kind of half-ass it, if you will. Excuse my expression. I see the work you guys put in. Hey Jack, man, I remember when you came to me and told me you had this idea, and I came on as a guest, just like Mama Lions came on as a guest, just like Boss B came on as a guest. And next thing you know, man, here you are with the universe. I'm proud of you, bro, and I salute you for that. But you guys make it look real easy. And even just being a guest, I've had some bloopers. So I can only imagine. I canceled B's whole show, hit the button on the whole show. So, hey man, and
I
B
still
laughed
love
it
you,
right off.
Iron
I
Man.
love you more, B, and B laughed it right off. So hey man, I respect the game. I respect what you're doing, and I know you guys. You make it easy. I just want our listeners and subscribers and friends to know they make it look easy, but they put a tremendous amount of work and preparation. A tremendous amount of work and preparation goes into creating these shows. So, hey man, I want all of you guys to know from my lane, because I'm in the other lane, right? I appreciate you, I respect you, and man, I salute you because I'm retired, and this is like, what you guys do is real live work. I get on, I'm talking to my friend Jack for an hour, no biggie, right?
Yeah.
But you guys, oh man, I don't even know who's coming on the show. I didn't even know you guys were coming on the show tonight until he told me what we were doing, because my job is to come on, engage with the guests, listen, pay attention, ask a few questions, and that's what I do. But I gotta say, I would be remiss if I didn't say that you guys put in a lot of work, and April as well, and Pharaoh Keys as well. I mean, it's a lot of work. So thank you for that. I'm a better person. I've learned a tremendous amount, and sometimes it's not about knowing what you want to do, for knowing what you don't want to do. And I do know I'm not prepared to put that work, that the level of commitment and work that you guys put into this thing. I'll stay in my lane and I'm fine. Somebody's got to represent the low calorie logic section of the universe. So that's where I come in. There it is.
But it doesn't feel like work. It does
There you
not.
go.
It
There
does
you go.
not feel like work, because
There you go.
when you do something you enjoy, when you do something you love, like for me, it was like the ultimate opportunity to do something that I always wanted to do, and that is be able to help people share their stories. And if you take Voices of Resilience, for instance, I had this initial idea a couple years ago. Never did I imagine a podcast. So I started out Voices of Resilience, and if people are listening and they know, I reached out to people on the internet that had a story to tell, and I said, "Can you record a video up to 5 minutes? Send me a video telling your story." And I had people send me these videos, and in the intro that I have now on my, which is entirely too long, and we're going to change that. But the intro, the Voices of Resilience intro, one of the things I learned, I just haven't had the chance to redo it, is that was from my original idea. So the evolution of, okay, because my mind only told me that's as far as that was the best I could do. Have somebody record a video, I edited it, and I just put it on my YouTube. And to take it, when Big Jack said, are you interested in doing this? It was like, well, yeah, actually, I could actually talk to people instead of them sending me a 5-minute video, right? So that was, having that happen to me was such a positive evolution. And now I'm a person, because I'm a teacher, I'm going to extra do stuff. So that I started figuring out, okay, this is how I can reach out. This is how I can get guests. And I'm so grateful that getting guests is not an issue for me. It's just sometimes with my brain remembering to keep up with the schedule. And that's what you're talking about, Walt. The time.
Yeah.
Man, the weeks roll, because my show is weekly. And
it's a lot of work.
It rolls around so fast, and the communication and what I'm learning is that you obviously have to have a pipeline. You have to get people ready ahead of time, and then and then when we talk about patience, well, let's talk about Boss B. She's got to be the most patient person on the planet with me. I have screwed up twice so bad.
Yeah.
And she has had my back. When we changed the time zone, you remember that, B? I was still at work. And she said, are you coming on? And I'm like, coming on where? I'm getting in the car to head home, thinking I'm rushing home for the sound check, and I'm an hour off or 2 hours off or whatever. Oh my God, B was ready. She just put the episode up. She handled her business, and she never made me feel bad. She's never. And then just a Wednesday or two ago, I totally forgot all the guests. And once again.
And the show was still a great show.
So we had to do it ourselves. And you know what? What was so beautiful, B, I have to give you your flowers on this. I was melting down completely. Like I was losing it. And I'll be honest, because I don't like to mess up. And she said, it's going to be all right. She had to talk me down and say, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. We're going to do this. And it's going to be a great show.
And it was a beautiful show. And we got the message out that we needed to.
Yeah. So the life aspect of it, that's the part that has taught me a lot, that the show must go on and mistakes are okay. And you just need to move through it. And what better way to get the practice of it's like there's a metaphor for life that, we're living it real time. Yeah. So let's just do it.
Big Jack says life be lifing.
Life be lifing. Yeah.
100%. And that's the one thing, again, Walt said it, and I'm going to say it, I respect you all, because of the fact is everyone can't do live. I can tell you that right now. Live is tough. Yeah. And live shows are tough when you're trying to do real content.
Yeah.
I can come in and be live and be goofy,
That's
but
right.
be live and be
My job.
straight, be serious, and be on cue. And again, Walt, I got to give him. Like I said, we passing flowers and things like that. But see, Walt do not know who the guest's going to be. He don't know what direction they come. At least I do have an idea, and I send him the question. So I almost be like, there's been times we've been on shows, and I'm like, I don't know if this is going to go. Like, wow, what was up? What's up, man? What's going on? I'm like, no, man. I read the bio, and it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be a tough one, man.
Like, that show that he hit the button on was my favorite show.
Oh, man. Hey, look, man.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And that was a follow-up, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, that was it. Was that the original or was that the follow-up?
That was the original follow-up. No, it was the follow-up because you were going somewhere.
Yeah, I was stopped, pulled over.
You stopped, got on there. Yes.
Yeah.
You were using your phone.
Yeah, so let me get this out the way. Let me let everyone in the universe know.
I'm giving you flowers.
I appreciate you, B, but let me say how patient B is. We were of an hour show, we were probably 47 minutes in, B.
Yep.
And I ended her show, a live show. I mean, like if I were in real television, I probably would have been shot on the spot. And it just worked out. And then when she came on next time, we kind of she laughed about it. We kind of laughed about it. And I have been removed. I've asked. I told them from the beginning, I don't need a lot of buttons.
You did.
Didn't I say that?
I remember.
Bring me on as a guest. I don't want access to all the buttons because I am well aware that my level of commitment to the technology is not the same as everyone else's. I know what I'm capable of doing. You know, I have been known to make poor decisions with extreme confidence, and that's it. Exactly that day, calling myself, logging off, and coming out of the show, and I just hit the big red button, and that was the end of that. So,
you're still my hero, Iron Man.
Explain that. Because the Iron Sharpening Iron Universe, we stream through StreamYard as a program. So that's our streaming platform that we use is StreamYard. So everyone on the team has access to go inside the studio and sit at the desk and actually run their own show. So everyone can run their own show. There was a time that Walt Talks had that access.
Told him leave me alone.
So that's the only way that a person could come in and hit the button is to have that kind of access.
God, that's funny.
So when he went in, he hit the button and ended the stream, and it's over. It does. It just is over. We would have to start it back up. It's a little bit more. It's a lot of work to start it back up.
But I didn't just come hit the button. I mean, we had everybody. We fixed the problem. We had advice. We had a great discussion. You know, I mean, had people on the edge of the seats. And then I hit the button. You know what I mean?
Mic drop. Boom.
Oh, mic drop, and just like, oh my God. But the thing is, man, B, you were so cool and calm, and we still get a laugh out of it. And you know, hey man, for me, self-deprecating humor is my thing because I'm like, you know, if you can't laugh at your own mess ups, who else? You know, come on, man. I mean, it is what it is. And then when I talked to Jack, I'm like, man, I told you, take me off of the all access piece to this thing. So this is my first time signing on, and I'm signing on with my phone. So now nothing looks familiar. So. You know, that's what it is. But you guys are absolutely, you do a tremendous job. And Jack, to your credit, you are a true talent scout because I remember when Mama Lyons came on and she mentioned, and it's funny how we kind of like looked at each other. She says, one day I would love to do X, Y, and Z. And we were like, oh, really? Oh, really? You know, and Jack's eyes lit up and I'm like, Jack, you got another one. And then same with B. And then next thing you know, B is like, she's the master of just all the stuff behind the scenes. So it was just a total natural, organic progression. And to your credit, Jack, you're a team man all the way along, bro. Each one teach one. We all can grow and glow together. You live that because you have never, not once, have you ever not moved out of the way to put the spotlight on somebody else to your own fault. Sometimes I mess with you a lot. I call you all shucks. If people don't know, you may have heard me call them all shucks, because it's like,
we've
all
heard.
shucks, man, I'm just trying to do X, Y, and Z. But hey, to do this thing, and as a spectator to podcasts, I'm like, man, how hard is it to pick up a mic and just start talking trash? You know, especially on the, on the internet, you're not even censored, really. You know what I mean? And it's a tough thing to do. So hey, look, I salute all of you guys. I'm proud of you. And when people always ask me, so what do you do on the show? I'm like, well, I'm like his what do you need to talk to him for, guy?
Peanut gallery.
Yeah, peanut gallery. I'm like, hey man, what do you need to talk to him for, man? Maybe I can make it happen, you know. And I pull out my card with my name written on it in crayon, and then I, introduce myself as Big Jack's main man, and then there it is, you know. So, I appreciate what you guys putting up with me. I'm learning an awful lot. Had some tremendous. All of you have had some tremendous guests, and I get a chance. It checks all the boxes for me because I get a chance to meet people from parts of the world, not just the country, but from the world that I would have never come in contact with, and I'm a better person for it. And it helps me out because I'm not the guy to sit in the easy chair and just waste away, but it really keeps my brain cells, which few I have left going. So thank you.
Wow, that's awesome. So I just want to, and Mama Jack or Sharon Jackson is so proud of all of you. So
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone is watching. We actually hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're watching and tuning in. I know we don't have them up on the stage, but I do want to talk about the other two members of the team. One is April, and she is the host of what's the name of her shows? Let me see. Circle of Love and Love Yourself. So both of those shows are her she hosts those shows. One's on Thursdays and one's on Saturdays. And it makes it a little different for us. In Mama Lines, you might not know this, and Walt Talks might not even know this, but she does her shows via Zoom. And take a live Zoom and stream it through StreamYard to go live on.
Lord.
So it makes it
sound like a lot of.
It's a lot of, and it's been some times where we've had some trials and tribulations to get through because but because of her audience and the people she put on stage are people who are survivors, or they don't even say survivors, but they've overcome domestic violence, and they're still in a position where they don't want to be 100% open to the world, and so we have to protect them in Zoom, run them through StreamYard, and then run them through YouTube and Facebook. So it makes it a little bit different because you're having two streams going at the same time.
Anonymity.
We learn how to do it, and it made it. It's like, wow, we got this thing now, and it's like it's easy. It's an easy fix. But it took a couple of times, and I want to say thank you, Boss B, because she. And when I figured it out, and then because April still won't come in, she like you, Walt. I'm not gonna go in there and mess up the StreamYard and this and that. We have to go. She gets her Zoom up and running, and then we have to get her running on StreamYard, and then put it live on YouTube.
Wow.
So
I didn't know all that. Wow.
But it's a little touch and go. So with that, but her cause and all of your causes, the Coach's Corner and the Ask a Bee and the Jukebox Journey, all of them, your reasons for putting your shows out there is so valuable to me that we had to do whatever we had to do to let her have her platform. And it made it a little different because of the fact that what we have to go through. But what it did was open up my eyes as far as, because Walt, remember, we had a guest who couldn't use StreamYard. We had to go on Zoom and we pre-record. But we don't have to pre-record anymore. We've learned how to be live with that person and stream it through and still come out on the right side. So those are the things that we learned. Those are the things I've learned in this. And then the other one was a blessing to me because of the fact that we had the We Be Jammin Live. So We Be Jammin Live, which is the last Saturday of the month, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And I love that show. In fact, I was more where I met Boss B, was more on We Be Jammin. Boss B out there doing her comedic stand-up comedy and all of that good stuff. So it was definitely cool because the way she delivered her message was just be like. And so with that,
be effect.
The be effect was in place 100%. And with that was the so Pharaoh Keys took that over. He's now the host of the We Be Jammin Live, and he's had in his little time has had some awesome guests on, and the way he broke it down is he takes a artist and we break down the industry. We learn some of the ins and outs, the ups and downs, and it's been great. It's been great. So for those who don't know who Pharaoh Keys is my oldest son. So so I was able to, and he is the musician. He is one of the leaders of the Heavy Hitters, which is like the house band for the group or for the universe. And no one, you couldn't pick the better person with attitude and knowledge and everything to host that show. So those are, or you all are, the members of the universe. There's one more that I'm gonna throw out there that is a committed and uncommitted member of the universe, if you can use that word. Can I use that word? And that is, we had a discussion today, and he's been multiple times on the show and always supporting, and that's Aqua Funk. So Aqua Funk is another person that I can call on, and he'll be right there. So he reminds me of my man Walt. So,
amen.
You know, so I just want to give him his shout out as a member of the universe. And we're always looking for more members. We're always looking for more people. I know YouTube is already out there. Facebook's already out there. Instagram's already out there. It's just as Mama Lion said, this is the family. This is the place. We support one another. We help each other grow and glow and trying to get to that place that you're wanting to go. And that's what the universe is all about. I mean, it's helping you get to where you want to be.
Want to go. Hey, Jack, you know what this reminds me of, right?
What's that?
So let me say this to all of our listeners. If you are a content creator and you're looking for a home and you don't want to produce it, it's all in the video.
I got it.
You got it. You get that? Did you get that? Come. Don't go to death row. Come to the Iron Sharpening Iron Universe. Big Jack's got you. You know, because everybody that you have on has been a guest.
Yeah.
And you know, you have extended, man, and it's just a great thing. And like my man Aqua Funk, man, is a prime example. Like, you know, like there's one of those guys, like there's no way me and him supposed to be in the same classroom on the same day at the same time. I mean, we both going to the principal's office if that's the case. But even with that, Jack, you know, it's just cool, man. So seriously, I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there. Everyone is a guest on this show, a host on this show, excuse me, has all said the same thing. They didn't know where to start.
Right.
So here you have a place, like B used the word, this is where it was a safe place for her. Mama Lion said this is where she landed. I mean, April was a guest, you know, and I mean, she had no intention on being here, I would imagine, until she had an intention on being here, right?
Right.
So, hey, man, just if you're a content creator, don't try to reinvent the wheel. You got a system that's already in place. And the thing I like about it most is like a big pot of gumbo with all these ingredients. And then when you come in here, you got like, it's just so cool. So Jack, man, I'm proud because I've been knowing this guy since he was a kid. He used to bully me, by the way. I'm proud to see you doing your thing, man. I really am. And I like to see people win. I'm proud to see everyone win. And I definitely I respect your position, but I definitely still know my lane. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to be a part of it, you know, and I appreciate you guys for that.
Walt, I appreciate, I mean, again, I know this is not the, you know, all shucks moment for everybody. But at the same time, I want to ask a question, a real question for you all, because this is something that it crosses my mind, because it's my mind be spinning like that. Have you run into your burnout moment in this time? Have there been times where I just don't feel like reaching out to a guest, or I don't feel like getting on the show, or I don't feel like? Have you hit that? Have you crossed that moment since we've been doing this? We're a little bit over a year, believe it or not, but the universe is not even a year. We started Universe January 1. That's what the title. But remember the Iron Sharpening Iron show, and even the before we changed the name of the channel, it's been over a year. So with that being said, have you felt that at any time? Any one of you can talk on that.
In October, it'll be 2 years. And yes, I mean, at least twice a week.
And that's why she's the producer. See how that goes?
That's where the patience comes from.
That's where the patience comes from.
Yeah. But that's how I started this. My idea, well, the way I was brought up, you go in there, you mess it up, and I'll teach you how to fix it. So that's what I'm doing here. I said, I'll go through it so you don't have to. And you got to get through it to go through it, right?
That's right.
Somebody has to. So
that's true.
I took the plunge a few times. And yeah, I've wanted to quit so many times. But as soon as I do, I'll regret it. And I don't like regrets. So forget that. I'm not quitting. Right?
Yeah, because we all evolve, and over time you realize that so to me, this is a passion project. This part of my life is passion. This is not, I don't do the Coach's Corner or Voices of Resilience to further my business. In fact, I never mention my business hardly. I might mention what I do every now and then if I have a guest that aligns with what I do. But I don't even think about this from that perspective. I just think about all of the people out there who may be looking for answers, and maybe one of our episodes gives them an answer that can be life-changing. To me, it's the coolest thing to be able to provide a platform or provide something that people can get, and they're not paying for it. It's just there. You're already online. You're already scrolling the doom scrolling. So why not stop and get information? And so I'm very specific about Coach's Corner teaching people, but I'm also very specific about the Voices of Resilience, where people are sharing what they've been through, because that's really where you think you have it tough. And I know we hear that cliche all the time. You think you have it tough, someone has it tougher. I've heard some stories, and you all have. People have shared, even on Big Jack StoryTime. There has been so many stories of people overcoming, or people, just winning in life, and providing a space, a safe space, like B said, for them to share their stories. Well, that's amazing. And that's why it doesn't feel like work. It's just an amazing opportunity. It really is. And I know there's people out there who, like me, they want to do it, but they've been a little afraid. And the thing is that I can understand that fear if you're going solo. But honestly, when you're coming into the universe, or you're coming into an organization such as this, and it is an organization because it's organized, when you're coming into this family, you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid, because B is going to be patient. She's going to teach. And we're all going to support. So I think that's the ultimate message, is that this is a good place to start and really build something. And quite frankly, if we're calling it a universe, Jack, I want to see it become one. I want it to be so huge that every time slot is taken, and then we need like 3 or 4 more B's, because she's not going to be able to do everything.
Hey, look, B needs a B.
B needs a B. B gotta go find some more B's.
B needs a B.
For me.
You know what?
B gonna need a high.
Get a high.
There you go. There you
I'm
go.
working
And I
on
got
your
7
high.
live streams going right now. So at
Yeah,
least
B
one
needs
high.
to
Guess
be
what? That makes you the queen. What?
B.
I liken it to
Yeah.
I like when you talking about have you ever wanted to quit? Come on, man, cut it out. So I'm on the sidelines. I'm gonna have a front row seat. I look at it like I'm ringside, right?
Mhm.
But if you think about Teddy Roosevelt, it was Teddy Roosevelt, the man in the arena. If you haven't read that, read it.
Mhm.
And basically, I'm not in the arena, and I understand that, So I know I have somebody's got to go, got to support, so to speak, right? But you guys are in the arena. You're doing it, and you're making mistakes. You're learning from them,
Mhm.
and you keep it pushing. And here's the deal: most of the mistakes, even the one I made, I think I made the worst one out of all of you guys.
Yep, you did. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody should lie about that.
I don't even think it's a close second.
Sure,
Because
Here I am, patient as ever.
patient as ever. Because the thing about you guys is you are. I'm as an observer, as a ringside guy. You guys are tougher on yourselves, I think, than the
Yeah.
audience is, because
Yeah.
you don't know everything, but you know more than the audience because you have the backstory and you got the context, right? So if you don't say it and you don't act like you messed up, most people don't know you messed up except for when I push the button on B. But
That's right. That's why
but
you win.
I win hands down, and I don't think that's a title I really wasn't looking forward, but I take it. I
Yes.
wasn't looking forward to, but I'll take it. But so the man in the arena, for people who are thinking about getting into it,
Yeah.
Jack, man, you could have hid behind, like you said, you could have hid behind edits and pre-recording and all that. I just remember you telling me, man, I got to get 50 subscribers so I can go live.
That's it.
That was your thing, man. I mean, man, I got to get 50 subscribers so I can go live. And me, like, what's the difference? And once you went live, or you went live, and then I joined the program with you. I know what that means, and I'm telling you, you will test your skill set every day because there are no takebacks, there are no edits, and it will, just like iron sharpens iron, it will keep you sharp and keep you on your game. And I appreciate that because it's just there's nowhere to hide on a live podcast. Nowhere to hide. No, and the good thing about, well, the funny thing about being live, sometimes you're gonna say some stuff that's gonna catch people off guard. But and I don't even prepare. So it's like the barbershop for me, which you see, I don't go to the barbershop too often. And I'm telling you, it's an unbelievable thing. So if you really are thinking about this, which I know people follow these things and everyone's thinking, I can do this, do it. Just have a conversation. Just come on as a guest live. That's how it starts. Come on as a guest live, and then just be open to learning and experiencing it and laughing at yourself and understanding that nobody has all the answers. And I promise you, you will enjoy it. And it doesn't cost you anything, but you get everything out of it. Everything that you're looking for is in the live. So, hey man, I hope someone's listening will come along.
Look, I don't want to. I'm sorry, B. Give me 1 second. I don't want the show to sound like an infomercial.
No, but it is, man. I mean, hey, man,
we selling this product.
Too late.
For $19.99, and then once you give us the $19.99, then we'll get you on the next program.
Too late. Too late.
It's too late, but that's what it is.
$9.99.
That's what it is. That's what. There you go, B. But that's what it is. I mean, that's the reality of it. I mean, because you got to know people are thinking like, man, I can do that. And then some of the guests you've had, it's like, wow, this guy has aqua phone. I mean, I'm a fish guy, growing up. This guy's got a whole situation on fish, and he's got a whole group of guys that got and I mean, and it's interesting stuff. You know what I mean? And you just learn a lot. So you just I mean, like I come from an era where this was unheard of 10 years ago. This was unheard. This was just a conversation between two people. Now you're talking to the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had people from all walks of life, and that's incredible, man. That's incredible. So
You know what else I think is really cool about this? As you're talking, while I'm thinking about how most of the world goes the direction of everybody for themselves. You know, everybody for themselves. It's an individual thing. Everybody's trying to climb, and that whole crab in the barrel mentality is not there with us. And that's the thing that I really love, is that, no, this is definitely not an infomercial, but at the same time, I think we're so excited to share the goodness of what we do. And that's why it's coming across like that, because absolutely, the more people the merrier. As long as you got your slot and you're not bumping up against mine, we're good. But I'm just saying. But because I got my Sunday prime time. But honestly, it is just because we do enjoy what we're doing, that we're sharing it in this manner. But I know, Big Jack, you just wanted people to understand what the universe was, and what we're trying to do is make it bigger.
Yeah. Well, let me say, hey, how about this, Jack? You're a Commanders fan. I'm a Commanders fan. B is a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
And we have accepted her with open arms.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? Open arms. She's a Cowboys fan. I mean, she has come on here with the blue thing on the, what do you call that? A star, I believe. She's come on here with the thing on the star, you know. Hey, man, but all jokes aside.
What sport is that you're talking about?
I knew that was coming. Right on cue. That's volleyball. That's volleyball. Right on cue. But really, it's a great thing. It's a great thing. Hey, Jack, let me ask you this, man. I got to ask you a question. You got your 50 subscribers. What was your next goal? Just share your goals along the way of what you thought this could be and what it's grown into. Give us that, man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, yeah. I didn't expect questions from me. But no,
yeah, that's why I asked.
We had the 50 subscribers to go live, and once we had to go live. The very first live show I did, of course, I was by myself, so it was just me. I'm just talking, da-da-da-da. Now, like, I need somebody to talk to. So I want somebody to talk to. So then the goal was to actually have a talk show. So a way to just talk to somebody, not the universe or nothing like that. It was just a talk show. But remember, if anyone remember, the very first guest I had was Nancy Green. And Nancy Green, I heard her on someone else's, and she, in the matter of fact, in the comments, making a comment, I would love to go live one day. I would love to go live one day, da-da-da. So I'm like, well, go live. Let's go live tomorrow or whatever. And so we picked a day and we went live, and she did it. And it broke that fear that she had. It broke that spot. It gave her that I can do this thing. And then it changed for me, because it wasn't about, now it was about, again, the growing and the glowing, that I can just reach one person. And then if everyone just reached one person, we all can grow and glow. That's all we needed was one. And that was the big thing. We've never been about the views, you want views, you need views. It's not that you want to have a bunch of views. YouTube forces you to have a certain amount of views if you want to go monetize. If you want to monetize your account, stuff like that, you got to have views. You got to have so many watch hours. You got to have all these things. So that's where a lot of the push came from. But that was never about the show, and it was never about the mission. The mission was, as Mama Lon just said, someone's going to watch one of these shows, and it's going to give them what they needed. And if we can do that, if I can do that, if I can say I reached one person, that's all that mattered. That was it. So, and then I said, okay, I know I can do this, but you have to have a lot of, say self-esteem. You got to have esteem in yourself, but then you also got to know your limitations. So, and my limitation was I can't do this by myself. So that's where we are stronger together. So if I could put a team of people to do this, we can really do some things, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not Mr. Beast, and I'm not this, and I'm not that. And they took time to get there too. That's why I try to get across. Right. No one just walked in and blew up. And if you did, as Walt said, if you just take the top off and walk around in your underwear, you'll get there.
Oh yeah, you can do that, man. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get them in, man. But you know what? That's not what you're about, man. That's so you've stood your ground on that. So I'm proud of you, man.
But being real and providing real content and being able to help somebody get through whatever they're going through, and that's why we have so many different guests and even the people we had on the shows, or even people that make the universe, they're delivering a package. They're delivering something that's different, but in a way that's going to help somebody. And because of that, it's a true blessing to have a Walt Talk sitting next to me. Even though he don't know what they're going to be coming with, I already know he has enough to say.
I enjoy it, man.
An understanding, no matter who I put on the stage, he's going to be okay. He's going to be all right. Mama Lions, she got so many guests. Y'all just don't know.
Thank goodness.
See, I get to see all because we send everybody a informational form they have to fill out. And her list is amazing. I'm like, holy cow, these dang people. And it's like, that's the hard part for me, is finding the guests. I mean, her network is so strong that she's just talking to friends. She hasn't reached out to anybody yet. She's still talking to friends.
She's still talking to friends. She's still on her friends list.
Getting them on her show. And that's amazing to me, because I'm reaching out to Facebook and Instagram looking for people. And she's still in her friend zone. I mean, I went through my family and stuff like that. Nah, she's totally amazing.
Well, so, I have one coming up that is because now it's friends of friends. Friends are referring friends. But,
there you go.
But I have one coming up. I'm not going to spoil it, but she wrote a book. I received the book in the mail yesterday, and I started reading the book, and oh my God, the book was so powerful. She's going to be on Voices of Resilience, but she's telling her story. And this is a woman who, I think she might, she's probably my age or a little older maybe, but it's her memoir. And I started reading and I didn't want to put the book down. And she, what I thought was beautiful was that she said, I want to be on your show, but I want you to read my book first.
There you go.
And I had my Oprah moment. Like, I'm going to read a book before I have a guest. Like, I'm going to have the book with bookmarks and say, let's talk about on this page. And that's what you see on TV. But honestly, it made me so appreciate what I'm doing, that I'm at that level where people trust me with their story. And then to send me the book ahead of time, and I'm going to finish that book in the next couple of days. I'm going to get through it, and I'm going to get her booked. But I've just been blessed to meet so many people over the years and network with people and be able to circle back and share those people with the world. I think it's amazing. But I've always been a person to value people. I'm very relationship oriented. And so with me, I treasure people to the point where it's sort of like I put them in my pocket and I hold on to them. I'm very cognizant of remembering birthdays, remembering things, and reaching out consistently. I don't lose track of people very easily. It's hard because I got a few thousand now, in social media to keep up with. But it's always, it's important to do that, because you never know when you're going to need those people, or they might need you.
Yeah.
And so human capital, in corporate, they call it human capital. I invest in human capital because I think we are the most precious thing as people on this planet. So
relationships run the world.
Yes.
Relationships run the world. Yeah.
I'm looking at a list now. I've got a list of about 10 people that's next to come up that I've said, yes, I want to be on your show. One of them. Yeah, just working.
I know I cut you off, and I want to make sure you get.
You're fine. Are you sure?
Oh.
Because I was gonna give you some flowers, boss man.
Yeah, embarrassing. Please
remember something here. We need to remember something here. With all the stuff that I do, this one here is the one that created the monster in the first place. This is the best part about ISIU. Okay, the fact that I was a shorts channel, basically. No face. Never, ever got, I almost got monetized without putting my face on camera, really. Not live, ever. Just my little bitty shorts. And then somebody talked me into coming on their live. And from that point on, so if I am Queen Bee and I'm a busy bee, it's your fault.
Hey.
Okay?
Hey.
That's what this is all about for me. This is about, if I don't have that courage either, there's somebody there that can hand me a little bit of theirs and we walk through it together. And that's the best thing for me. It's the best.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, B, you when he said, hey man, of course you on, and then he's like, hey man, what do you think about B? I said, oh man, that's like a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer, man. I mean, like, and here's the thing. He was almost relieved to basically give you the keys to say, hey, look. I mean, he's still there to help do what he needs to do, and he's not just throwing you under the bus, but he let you do what you do. You know what I mean? He let you do it, and again, Jack, man, bro,
that trust was amazing for me.
But you know what, Jack? That's your upbringing, man, because you are one of the most humble guys I know. Your humanity is through the ceiling. Yes. And when you've never been intimidated by any, if you're like, oh man, this would be perfect because B can do this and that, and you still were doing your thing, but you gave B the keys and B was basically driving the car, man, and you were like, man, okay. Because you were doing what you needed to do, but you knew B could do it easy. I've listened to some of the discussions, some of the technical discussions that you guys had, and of course, my brain has just exploded. But but if you do this and if you do that, then you can do this and do that. And I'm like, oh Lord, this is way out above my pay grade. But Jack, man, you always, always, always do what's necessary. You always emphasize teamwork.
Yep.
And bro, for a guy that's like, okay, well, yeah, okay, well, do that. All you've ever said, the only two rules that you've ever talked about is we don't talk politics and we don't talk religion. And I think when you say that, you get people to come in as who they are, without a whole bunch of barriers up, and people will basically respond in kind, man. It's kind of like it's before your time, young fella, but Davina and B, you might know there's a group called the Dells.
Yeah.
And they did a song, and I challenge everybody to go listen to Open My Heart.
Yeah.
I'm going to open up my heart to the world this morning to see if I can make a friend. Jack, that's you, bro. So, except for the time you bullied me when we were kids, man. I mean, you've been consistent.
Here we go.
We ain't gonna let the facts get in the way of a good story.
I have never heard him say that.
But seriously, man. Hey, B, and I'm gonna tell you, B, the two of you, I watch you guys work, and Davina, Mama Lion, same thing. I watch you guys do your thing, and I basically like, wow. And I may interject something just to ask, just to like get context. I need context. That's an inside joke too, but I do. I need to know. It needs to make sense to me. But I'm like, okay, so yeah, once it makes sense to me, I can run with it, whatever. I can ride with it. If it ain't illegal, it's not immoral, it ain't fattening. I mean, I got you. You know what I mean? Just tell me what I'm doing and why. I got you. You know what I mean? So
we love that. We love that when you and Big Jack come in there in the comments. We absolutely love that male perspective. It's so cool because you're asking questions from a male perspective, and that's what we like.
And sometimes, when you guys are having a serious conversation and I chime in on the chat, hey, can one of you ladies go make me a sandwich?
No. I knew that was coming. I said no before you even got it out.
Oh, man.
You're never going to let me live that one down.
Special, man.
That's the brother-sister thing going on.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm telling you, man. So you guys, hey, man, these are, we don't know this yet, but one day these will be the good old days.
Yes.
And we can just sit back and laugh. And Jack, man, I'm telling you, he's so humble with it. He told me, yeah, man, I'm doing the podcast. What do you mean you're doing a podcast? No, he didn't even tell me. I had to call him because I saw it pop up on my feed. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, man. You didn't tell me you were doing a podcast. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a podcast. Just started going live recently, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? We just needed 50 people to go live, and now he's up and running. I mean, and the next thing you know, 2 years later for you, Jack?
It's a universe.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, here we are. And I was just like, man, I just, I'm trying to get this many people. I'm trying to do that. I need to do this. You always had your goals in mind, and never once. And I used to mess with them. I used to test them. Say, look, man, if you just get online, take your shirt off, and just get online, take your shirt off, man. Tell a few jokes, man. You can get all the people you want. And he was like, man, I'm not about the clicks and the views. He's about content. So
why does it always involve removing a shirt?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, we want the shock value. Why do we want the shock value? Big Jack with muscles all over his body.
Oh,
you know
okay,
what I mean?
Okay.
The videos that's going viral, and you tell me about the shirts. That's it.
I know.
Clothes off and viral.
I'm gonna give Walt a hard time. That's all.
Hey man, I'm just saying, man. I mean, like, what do you want to do, man? You want to make it or not? I'm trying to help you here. So this is why I don't have my own show. We're real talk.
You'd be shirtless. You'd be shirtless. That we know.
Man, hey, look, you guys are doing a great job. And here's the beauty of it, because we had this discussion. It's not always going to be, with the exception of you, Jack, with your family, of course. It's not going to always be your family that supports you first. Mm-hmm. It's like they look at you like, you doing what? Okay, yeah, cool. Jack, your family is totally different, because the Jackson family has been there from day one. But
we need to shout that out, because
the Jackson family. Hey, look, Mama important. Jack, the whole Freddie Jack, Pink Babe Cosmetics, the whole 9 yards. Everyone has been there, and like there was a run when we were doing the show twice a week, and Jack was getting guests, and then we never ran out. And I mean, his family members have some very, very interesting stories. He's got people from all different walks of life, and even when we do the Gentleman's Journal, he has his Uncle Fred on there, who is the godfather. And probably, and Jack was an athlete, but Fred has made it known that Jack may not even be the fourth best athlete in his family. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I mean, it's just like I've learned a lot, man. I just appreciate you, bro. I really do. I can't get that across enough, man. I gotta say that publicly, man, because when I say it to you privately, you like, oh shucks, man. Hey, man, okay, thanks, man. But I gotta say that. I gotta say that publicly, man.
They're out there now, so I just want to say thank you to them, because it does mean a lot when you can look in the chat and because that's a safe space for me. If you ever had to do any public speaking and you ever had to get up in front of people, and I know we're looking into a camera and we can see each other, but when you look over in the chat and you can see your mom, your goddaughter, or you see your aunt or your uncle or whatever, it means a lot. It does. It means a lot, because it just again, I tell y'all, I don't put out no smoke, because I know I have to answer to them. If I put something out there, they don't have no problem throwing me off in the chat and saying, So I try my best to stay, and be as honest as we can be with this, because, and that's what it's all about. So I want to say, I know we already passed our hour, so thank you. And I know Mama Lines, you had a show earlier today, so she's like, I'm beat, I had to do a show.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
So I don't want to take any more of your time. I appreciate you all. I just wanted to, answer the question for those who wanted to know what the universe was about. And I believe you definitely crossed that. You crossed the T's and dotted the I's to explain what the universe is about. I appreciate the kind words you said. If I was buying a product, I would buy your product, because y'all definitely sold me on the universe for sure. And for those who think it's all about the clicks and the likes and the views and all, it's not. It really is about the real content, real people with real stories, giving us real time, and we just want to help them get their stories out. And as Mama Lion said, if we can hit every time slot available, there's still plenty of slots out there. So if you ever thought about being a content creator and looking for a safe place, here we go. Here we are. Here you are. And I'll turn you over to Boss B, and she'll find you a slot for sure. Don't take Mama Lion's Sunday slot. Don't take my Sunday slot.
That's right.
Sunday and Wednesday is pretty, Saturdays and Thursdays. But we got plenty of times left out there. So, but I want to thank you all for coming on today. Thank you. I want to thank everybody who's viewed today, and thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Tune in on Sundays and Wednesdays and Saturdays. You got to go and look at our channels to see when we're going live, because it's all over the place. but that's a good thing because this, you know, we always got something good going on, and that's what happens in the Iron Sharpening Iron universe. But until next time, I'm gonna say peace and peace to you all. If you can hang back a little bit just for a second, talk to y'all later. All right, good night.
All right, good night, everyone.
Buzz you later.
Yeah.